So what's up and welcome back to my Vampire the Masquerade 2 Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 playthrough. Um Ventrue playthrough. So last time I left off, I think I was mainly, I don't know whether I was doing mainly side missions, mainly a main mission, and I do not know how to go back and actually see what missions I was doing. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and start looking or start doing these side missions. I got some side missions on the map. Like I said, I don't know what I was doing. I was just doing. The blue is side missions, the purple is main missions. So let me go ahead and, pretty sure this is me. Oh, there I go. Like always, I'm going in the back of the bill. And go around here. And meet Mrs. Thorne.
Shall we introduce ourselves? You may call me Mrs. Thorne. I already know who you are. A word of advice. There is a protocol to things around here, my dear. One must conduct oneself with proper decorum if one doesn't want to get fucked over. Weaver Tower have informed us that we must help you awaken your old powers. It's a worthy principle and an interesting experiment, no doubt. Consider me an interested party. I'm certainly willing to make the attempt.
Okay, so she is a Tremere. Okay.
How long have you been in Seattle?
Oh, a long time. I arrived here to extract certain disciplines from a mortal cult, and we had a satisfactory exchange of ideas. It was the time of Theosophy and the New Thought, all utter claptrap, but it did sell a lot of books. I saw a market opportunity. My home country being out of bounds to me at that time. Some people do overreact to the smallest of transgressions.
Tell me more about the Tremere of Seattle.
You'll find us more organized than other clans. At least, those of us that honor the old ways. Knowing one's place, observing the proper order of things, deference to superiors. That's the real secret to longevity. That and wielding enough blood sorcery to turn your enemy's innards to outards, of course.
I'm gonna say you
So
are feared.
I beg your pardon? My dear.
Oh
no.
my lord. No, no, no. No, no, no. Wow. Oh my goodness. Just like always. I'm gonna try my best to get on Miss Thorne good side because of the main fact of what her name? Sophia.
Jesus H. Christ on a cross.
I ain't did nothing. Hmm.
Shall a word one? We. It's con.
How long?
It. That.
And so you have earned the respect of the Camarilla.
Quite. I defer to the judgment of the hierarchy when necessary. But I take no shit.
So you can even flirt with her.
What is your role here?
Well, I run a flea circus, which is really just a front for my secret human butchery service. And in my spare time, I like to build tiny castles out of the teeth of my victims.
Excuse me?
I run this shop and answer stupid questions. Now, dearie, since you're crisscrossing our streets so regularly, might I persuade you to run a few errands for me?
Oh, most
Nothing
definitely.
taxing. A package here, parcel there. It's so hard to find good help.
Okay.
You have something for me to do?
Something very simple. I have a small package here. If you'd deliver it to Miss Pierce, you'll find her on the ground floor of Weaver Tower. The sooner the better.
I will see it
Okay.
done. You have a pleasant night.
You know something, you run around here and you can mess around here and flirt. You could flirt with goddamn anybody. Ain't that some mess? Some up here, okay. Hey. Okay. Weaver Tower. Okay. Then she said, I don't have to go up through there no more. Miss Pierce. You know what? Okay, it made me wonder, where in the world is Miss Weaver at? I mean, not Miss Weaver, Miss Pierce. Cause apparently she up in here. Here it is, probably up in here. Oh no, this is where Sophia was. So I doubt she gonna be up in here. Yeah. Okay, I found her. Da. It can't be up in there. Miss Pierce. Okay, I bet I could probably click another one of those buttons on the elevator. Let me see, 20. You see, now that's the garage. Okay. Let me go. There she is. Okay. Let me just look over there.
This is for you.
What? Oh. Let's hope the old woman can do what she promised.
Okay. Executive delivery. Okay, so if I can't even. Alright, well, let me see. Wake of the Dead. Fletcher. Alright, now let's go see about Fletcher. Okay, alright. I ain't got time to be dealing with them.
I wonder if being bit means you don't get cold no more.
Alright, down there.
Jesus H. Christ on the cross!
On the ground!
You know something? Here we go.
Seattle PD! Anyone there?
Man, every time you look up, it's some. Oh, I got another mark.
Fetch this, do that.
I wonder if being bit means you don't get cold no more.
Alright, I'm trying to remember.
Watch your step.
There we go.
Ah, Fire. How are you? My prince has instructed me to help you recover your old skills. Of course, as a Ventrue elder, there's nothing I can teach you that you don't already know. Flattering as the suggestion may be. But you're welcome to come and bend my ear anytime. Since I have you, I wanted to raise an environmental issue. I assume, like me, you've been outraged by the scrawls left on our civic architecture by the Anarchs.
Yes, I
Since you're now
have.
part of Ryong's cleanup crew, I'd like them removed. The garish graffitos erased, deleted. If you happen to do the same to their artists, then it's only what they deserve.
I would be happy to. Symbols have power.
Well, well. You're sharp, aren't you? The Anarchs believe they're staking a claim, and the more the scum believe it, the harder it is to scrape them off.
I look forward to seeing you again.
So, Fletcher wants the town cleaned up. Anarch symbols on the walls, huh?
Yep. And apparently I ain't got but 6 more. All them police doing, I guess. That was from when I over here messing up stuff. Okay, the Glacier Hotel.
You gotta be the sheriff. I'm Onda, Lou's new security. Let's get a couple things straight. You may be my elder, but I report to Lou. And to the prince, not to you. I got one job, and that's to protect her by any means necessary. Ugh. Ryong wants us to help you kickstart your old powers. So if you need a little jolt of the Night Clan, you can come to me. I won't like it, but I'll do it.
Ah, so she is a La Sombra.
What brings you to Seattle?
This camarilla. World class. The old guard and the new. I have a talent for sniffing out opportunities. Always have.
Let me
You mean
see.
opportunities to prove your loyalty to the Camarilla?
Of course. I know what they say about me and my clan. I need to prove I'm not a traitor. Besides, if I can get on Lou's good side, well, then there's a whole city at my fingertips.
Okay.
Will you tell me of your mortal life?
Nothing to hide, I guess. I was magnificent when I was young. A real machine. Swimming, a bit of track. Kickboxing was my favorite, especially outside the ring. One time, I took out this huge guy, like 3 times my size because he'd been talking shit. Question mark kick right to the back of the neck. Dude hits the ground. Bam! 3 weeks in ICU. Never walked again.
Oh.
When did your clan become welcome in the Camarilla cities? Before I slept, most La Sombra were firmly Sabbat.
They didn't sell sliced
Yeah.
bread before you slept. It happened a few years back. The situation changed and so did we. Well, some of us. Some are stubborn fools. Don't get it wrong, Nomad. We earned our place here. Earned it hard. Since you're on the clock, Sheriff, I have business for you. A city is like a
Okay.
cook pot. This one's simmering. I've had word passed down on some of the troublemakers. Getting close to where we don't want them. I'm gonna deal with my share, but you could help me out.
Let me try to hit a flirt
I
on her.
find you interesting.
Really? I find you out of your depth. Strange to see an elder with just a hint of lost puppy. Maybe you need someone to bring you to heel.
Ooh.
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Yeah. Izzy's an older ghoul among the Anarchs. Got big ideas. She set up a den on top of the Goddard building. Can you deal with her?
I will find them. I will speak to you again.
Okay. Let me go ahead and deal with Izzy. So it was it was a 8 gigabyte update to the doggone Kindred Society. Like I said, it was a 8 gigabyte update to the game, or at least on the Xbox. I wonder what it changed. Let me go to the settings. Oh, it ain't changed nothing there. Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, something is up there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. What?
That'll please Fletcher.
Okay. And I see, believe it was one on this side, but don't look like it, so it might have been. Okay.
Anarchs rule.
Damn, ain't this some... Okay, so...
What do you get the Dominor who has everything?
Mm-hmm. Man, let me see.
You look.
Oh.
That dealt with Onda's troublemaker. Nice work.
Oh. Ooh. Damn.
Eat it, motherfucker. You and me.
Ooh.
Fucking ready.
Not like this!
Okay, so that pretty sure that's La Sombra.
Leave me alone!
Damn, you.
No, no, just go away. I'll do anything. Oh my god, just don't kill me.
What the? Yeah, I ain't got time for all that. Ventrue.
Looking down on me? I used to wear suits like yours, you rich fuck. The sight of you offends me. You fucking asshole! I'll beat the shit out of you!
Alright, there we go.
How about we rearrange the alphabet and I F U? You get it?
Oh, I thought that was let me see. I'm really trying to figure out which clan I actually want to, mainly do stuff for.
I was starting to think you wouldn't show. Let's go somewhere private.
Come on then.
I hope your place has good heating.
Alright, so might well go on to the haven. Let me make sure I ain't got no side quests that I need done. First of all, I shouldn't have nothing. Let me go ahead and go up here and go. Okay. Open. Alright.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
Let me see. What should I say?
I mean what I say. There are kindred to be respected here.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
It is
I'm all
not
go.
easy for our clan. Taking time to choose our prey is difficult enough. I cannot imagine how difficult it is for Lou to get what she needs, locked away as she is.
Maybe. Wonder why she didn't just head out if she's so particular. Something's up, I'd say.
Yeah.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
I find that she is a pleasant diversion. She digs up my older memories.
Hey, if it floats the USS Fire, then I won't pass comment, but some memories are maybe best kept buried.
Indeed.
Okay.
I know a bit more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do? A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
I have met others like her in the past, capable of greatness should they desire it.
And maybe if the court wasn't looking to wipe her and her allies out, she might consider it.
It is good to discuss these things, but it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Alright. So we finna rest. What kind of memory of Fabian we finna have now? I knew it.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
You know that sounds like Brian DeChart. I don't know what his name actually is. Brian DeChart.
They say
He
trouble
played
comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem, Miss,
Verona. It's just Verona. And calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing. And you want me calm?
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, weren't there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Okay. What is it? That's that same cross. 2020 Pandora's Death. So, Verona. So, it says that a doggone human. We said that a human might be killing these
Now,
people,
this
but
is familiar.
the way these doggone people were killed, the only way it could have been a human is if it was a ghoul.
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Good quality paper. See a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
Now, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, Loquacious Letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood. The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
Oh, so they did find him.
I wonder wondered if Verona had remembered. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals. I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums.
Okay.
The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
What the? Hey, how I get up at? Oh, damn. My crazy ass. Oh, that's her. What? Oh, there he is.
What's the word, Wilbur?
So good, Fabian.
Hey, come.
Let us.
I know this dude ain't still.
Keep it real, Neil.
Nay, nay, Mr. Bride.
Okay. Okay, let me get her back out of here.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. Seattle PD,
Okay.
full of drunks, bums.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
So somebody done been in here and fooling with these files.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a story, and the flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart, and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened. allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew.
Okay.
On the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the Second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Anything that screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
Alright, so that was that. And then let me.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
I'm on the case. Catch you later.
Take it easy.
Alright. Nah.
I wonder if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Blood, Aurora.
Hey there, Carla. Life treats you well, I hope?
Detective, your hurt is so deep, yet on you stumble. Maybe I can soothe it.
If I might just take a small sample.
You need not ask. I will always make you better.
Oh, really?
Now, that has pepped me right up. I appreciate you, Carla, but I need to be elsewhere.
Now, go out there and heal the city, Detective.
So, let me see. You mean to tell me Carla had been a paramedic until someone or something fried her brain? She still managed to hang on to vaccine supplies somehow and made sure to drop out. The dropouts of Seattle were provided for as much as she could. She was someone who didn't mind me dropping by the feed for a bit. Okay, Santiago. Death threat. Benny K. No. Blood loot.
I wondered if Verona...
Let me go on back up there. No, because I actually want I actually want to go talk to all of them, cause maybe it's different stuff. If I don't even necessarily have to feed on them. I want to talk to them.
And close your eyes. Let the clamor of the city.
Okay, I don't talk to her.
The blessedness.
I hope you're here.
We should have said.
Alright.
The stars.
So I done fed on her before, Atrium.
We will be uplifted.
Ooh, them.
Sorry, private party tonight.
No problem. I just wanted to ask you if you saw someone last night.
You could ask, but I won't answer. What happens in Atrium stays in Atrium.
Huh, yeah. Miss Moore is particular, isn't she? Here's hoping Verona never made it here, because I was not gonna get anything out of him.
Okay. I ain't even answer anything yet.
Are you free?
Detective, well, my stars were right. It's been too long.
Let us part then, you and I. I got places to be.
Don't be a stranger, darling.
Oh, okay. So, let me see what it said about her. Marigold was a streetwalker. We both inhabited the same world, I guess, solving problems for other people, except she got paid cash money for her talents. I've known her for a few years, a blink of an eye for me, lifetime of experience for her. She shed blood, and I tried to help her out where I could. Okay. And then... Okay. I'm just trying to go through and talk to everyone so I can get as much information about them as I can. Alright.
Reggie, old pal, moment of your time?
It's a fine night, Mr. Fabian. A night of beauty and delight.
Have a good night, Reggie.
Become one with the heartbeat of the city, detective.
Alright. So Reggie was one of a handful of people I knew who were good to spare me a drink. I'm no Ventrue, but I do not have a preference for those who don't get so excited about the whole process. He also kept his eyes out for me on the coming and goings in Pioneer Square. I could drop in to him for information, so long as I could make him understand what I was looking for. He was almost reliable. Okay. And then the Dutchman. That's the last person I got to talk to before I actually go up in here and talk to this witness. I'm glad you can kind of move quick with him without breaking the Masquerade, which it says fast forward time with him. It's a speed thing with fire. Hold on. Oh. What's going on here? I need to remember, because for one, that might be showing me something that I need to come over here for with fire.
I'd like to buzz your chill just a little.
The traveler's on the road, Detective. They'll be here soon.
Always a pleasure, Guru. You keep it real.
The ghosts are watching and praying for you, my man.
Okay. But like I said, this is right here. Yeah, it got to be. Alright, let me read about him. Guru was a chilled out kind of guy. He spread his message of peace out to some of the rowdier elements of the street. Most folks seem to appreciate his common presence. He shared a drink with me every so often. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, so that probably got to do up in here. Okay, so it might be up in here somewhere. Yeah. Alright, now let me go ahead back to the main mission. Question Verona. All right. Here we go.
Verona had remembered.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Oh, ooh. See, because they said somebody been in that goddamn case file, so I feel like it's the police. But telling her to stay here, you can always trust the cop. Oh shoot, it look like it's a lose-lose situation. I'm gonna say stay in here to kill a Masquerade. Oh no, I don't want to give her the impression like her friends did it.
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike, and here you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do kill. Oh, never mind.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, pills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks?
Oh, here we go.
Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Okay. Let me see.
I went down to Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Verona remembered the Macomb bar, and I was sure they would remember her.
This is some. How much you want to bet when we come back? She gonna be gone. Chroma turkey. They gonna have her. They gonna be them gala. It's gonna be over with for her. Okay. Here I go again. Don't know my way out of the police station. All right, there I go. Let me see.
I went down to Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Verona
I might as well go around. I'll go get a word with my boss after.
Whatever wishes me a happy Hanukkah.
Mm-hmm. Do-do.
From darkness and despair will come transfiguration.
Come on now, you. No.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
Ah. Most there was anyone following her.
Following her? Maybe paying a bit too much attention?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Okay. So. She certainly made it to Malcolm. Duvall was still laundering his pants. Okay. Alright, let
Verona
me
said
see.
she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail.
Yep. Good thing the glacier is right here. Okay.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD, and yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, But there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
So she was vomiting, pissing, and all.
Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Okay.
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked the big party back in the day. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
Okay, he can't go up there. Alright, let's get on out of here.
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall. Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate that. I figured it was worth checking there.
Alright. I kind of take it that she ain't the beer type of girl, but we gonna go the hole in the wall. Oh, that's Kasumi's place. I was on the right track. Oh yeah, this is Kasumi place. Oh.
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe. The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. I wouldn't want to have to clean this place. Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing hearts. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old.
Alright, I will talk to him in a minute. So it's a room in the back where I can go upstairs, I wonder. Oh, that's the exit. Okay, so let me go back over here and talk to...
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
Big party, huh? Anyone seem out of place? Worry you at all?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Okay. What?
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets. You see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Your perfume, the spilled beer. It's familiar, right?
Why, who I drink with is nobody's business but mine, Detective. But it is particularly crafty, with a malty bouquet.
I've got it. This is the same stale ale I got from the letter. The guy who stood here was our mailman. That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch
of steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Westenra construction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
So, case notes. Seems like Verona Stalker has been hanging around construction sites. Okay. Case note. I tracked it down to the map on what clues lead to a destruction site. Person of interest. Death threats. Deliverer. So...
I headed down to the old Westenra Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes, and I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and...
You know, so I better go ahead, go to Silky. Cause I don't wanna mess around and like I was saying, I don't want to mess around and go ahead and go too far into it and then find out I can't actually do nothing else because it wakes me up. So let me go talk to Silky, and I think, is Benny gonna be there? He might be there. So let me go talk to Silky and Benny. Okay.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
Okay,
Not a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabian, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count 2 right here, right now. Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
okay.
Go down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss.
So it's still saying I could find okay. Oh, there he is. Boss man. Okay, first let me see. Personal interest, Silky. He was a solid rock of sorts you want on your side if you ever want to visit. Had to visit a hard place, okay. These bartender at the hole in the wall said, me talk to boss man.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because
whoever did the killing at Macomb last week was an expert. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah. This turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it.
Hmm.
Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
Okay, Codex updated. Person of interest, Prince Campbell, Lou's child, and Ron, ever since she'd taken a back seat. He was a tough guy and expected everyone to jump when he told them to. He was Benny's boss, he was my boss. He was everyone's boss, and he dressed like it and looked like it and sat at the top of the big tower like it. He used to be Lou's hench ghoul back in the 20s. I think he's been Big Cheese in the criminal underworld before signing up with our prince, which made a lot of sense. Alright, so...
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters. A site plagued. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters. A site plagued by construction. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up. I headed down to the old Western...
So... I'm just wondering... I guess it don't really matter which one I go to first. Okay.
Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on.
Okay.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
What the? Okay, some. Okay. Let me see, ability tree. And hidden insights such as... Okay, I'll be on the outlaw. So I'm trying to... So, some kind of way... this some... You know something? Look at this.
The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul.
Ah.
Who didn't have access to a shower.
Photo of Verona. Photo makeshift home. Photo is creased and slightly damaged. Looks like it's been taken from a distance without
So our
a subject.
stalker
Nah.
had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
Ah. New lead, but okay.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters. I went down to the Dutchman for...
No, so let me go on back. I probably can come back to, and you know something? Let me see if I can actually feed
Mr. Guru.
Well now.
I'd like a little of that.
Always. All.
Ooh, you are always an inspiration. Well, there's detecting to do.
It's a long road.
I went down to the
Okay.
Dutchman. I headed...
So let me go back now.
Never left LA.
Nope. Had nothing to say. Not the best conversationalist. Wasn't gonna speak to me.
Let me see.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope. Just to the left is a little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Anyone left a voice mail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Leaving that aside, detective, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
You alright there, fella?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh my lord.
Oh, dead. Oh well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
This is some... Okay, so that look like that's all that's there. Cell phone before it died. Started voicemail. Okay, a voicemail. Must be the boss. They want me to go back to Silky. David the Ghoul Carrier. Okay, so it's still showing something closer in here. Let me see. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
I went down.
Okay. Let me go back to Silky. I mean, this is kind of fun. 1 minute you playing the other vampire, the next minute you playing a detective.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
It's a pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona without it directly was less likely to get results.
Ah. So talking to her about it is less
I had a
likely.
question to ask Nico about Verona and her newfound wealth.
Okay, hold on, but let me look at the case file. Pawn ticket. Okay. Okay, I need...
The siren.
so I can go ahead. Everything can be right.
You.
Okay.
I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. So this little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind. You know, I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark. They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order. Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
Ah.
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
I'm off.
Okay.
Keep any interesting prizes for me.
If I find something I think you like, I'll be in touch.
Okay. Give it to me. Okay. One ticket. Person of interest with Ravina, whether Verona under assumed name, Verona, Ravina. Okay. Huh. You know something? Should I go ahead?
To know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
I might go ahead and go to the prince and tell him about it. Alright, come on now. I wish they had a fast traveling, but you know the city is not big enough where fast traveling is an issue, so I guess that's that.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
Okay. Wait, what? Alright. Go to the print. Oh, Rion.
Ah, Fabian. Well?
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Benny said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so speak your piece or get out of my office.
The Rebar Killer is back in town.
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joy. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll come back later.
I'm sure you will.
You know something? Hold on. So, was Santiago the one who killed his maker? Oh no. Another group channel part of the court is Campbell's Seneschal. Oh, I'm trying to remember what a Seneschal is. She did the busy work to make him look good. She was also a little frosty with him. Did she have something to hide from the police or just not approve of my methods? Okay. Let me see.
I wondered
Right,
if
here
Verona
we
had
go.
remembered anything else from her big night out.
Here we go. Let me go back to Verona. Cause I know for a fact I ain't gonna be playing too much longer. I promise you this game from end to end it probably ain't nothing but 1,000 meters. If that long. So I guess you don't really need to have fast travel. You can get there fairly quick. With fire you can travel across the roof. Or if you want to reach the Masquerade you can run around with his running ability, but who want to risk the Masquerade? I'm just saying. Okay. Alright. Record. Oh, where's the rat? Oh, it's a rat, bro. Only, okay.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways.
Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing.
Okay.
The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame, I do know.
Hmm.
You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
You may as well come clean.
What have you been up to?
Nothing. And that's not my locket. That's the truth. Keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case.
Ah.
I've got nothing to say to you, detective.
This wasn't good. I'd gotten off on the
Oh,
wrong foot.
hold on.
This needed a fresh start.
I forgot. But you know something? I could hit the...
To do that. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Oh.
Forget.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter.
Alright.
I think they watered down.
Well, that I'd avoid the Dutch.
Wow, we never.
Much to my.
We
playing.
Oh.
I am.
Oh.
You.
Damn it. Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna say, don't worry, it's not a crime I care
Don't worry,
about.
it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
No doubt at all. There's nothing to worry about. I'm gonna say,
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge a rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna.
what you mean, ex?
That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that.
I said, this is about to get complicated.
I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. As so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril.
Hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it's too late.
Oh my God. So they after her sister was Verona's twin sister, and which Verona had told me about her from the start. Figured she was the one the Death was meant for. That's her trans. I mean, they don't even look like they could be twins, but I get whatever. So that's supposed to be a photo of Ravina. So I get it now, and I didn't even put two and two together that Ravina was the one who done brought the locket in. Okay. That's crazy. She was the one brought the done locket in and all that. Let me. Okay, we got. Let me see. And I can get a snack on the way there.
Reginald, my friend. Always. Just a little moment of.
Sure.
As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at the atrium, I knew I was in for trouble.
I needed that.
Yup.
I got places to go, people to see.
May the night bring you the best of vibes.
Alright. So he better let me in, though. Doggone Ravina is finna be in trouble.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
Okay. Mask of 1,000 faces.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
You know what? It was a great session today.
I bet that ain't right. Watch this.
Real amped up, you know? Dopamine, woo!
That's, good to hear, sir, but... small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list. Apologies.
Oh, that's a shame.
Okay.
There
So
she is. I hope business is good, my dearest.
Why you finished?
Keep safe.
Go do your. Ayo, I can't.
you know something? I might well just go ahead, restart from last checkpoint. Watch this, I bet. Oh, okay. Here you are.
Private.
Who's on the list?
If you need to ask that, you're
fair enough.
Okay.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
And I appreciate you just great.
And I appreciate you too. You are just a fantastic security operative. Thank you.
You're
Oh.
but small thing.
Oh.
Man, there we go with this again. Why do he do stuff like that?
I said official.
And I said no except. Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Aw, bouncing is important work too.
Bouncing?
Oh my. Here we go, boy. God dog. I'm messing up this.
Hey, I need to tell me.
Lovely to see you again, sir.
Same old.
So I'd like you to know that.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to.
Okay, so I'm the damn senator.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
Okay. So this is her place. The okay.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
I'm gonna say police business,
This is police
ma'am.
business, ma'am. I just have a question.
Police business? My. I do hope you read me my rights.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her. And not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Moore. I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin? I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
Okay. Watch this. Damn, you up in the VIP section. Well, y'all get y'all butts out the way. Unless it's another way to go up. Man, what the? I'll take, hold on. Oh. I hope Ravina ain't dead, but I don't know. Wait there. Okay. So it, oh.
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. And I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna? Maybe. I should get on the trail.
Ah. What?
Too late.
Damn. Well.
And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
I figured she okay. Let me see,
I figured I needed my strength for other things. I didn't see the need.
Okay.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure. Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no, No other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
It'll be summer if Santiago is a kindred now.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now, cooling rapidly.
So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me, Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
No, she won't. Okay, so that ends that. Okay.
Please do, detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
So they are sisters. I wonder, were they sisters as humans or just kindred sisters?
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
Might I ask how you became Prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Sounds like it might have involved knives and ultimatums, am I right?
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. Just to solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, detective. Not sisters in mortal terms.
Okay.
Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian. As is your sire. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, detective. If, of course, you survive it.
I needed to catch up with everyone before I faced the music.
You know something? Let me restart from a checkpoint and see what it do. See how far it take me back. Okay. So yeah.
So I guessed I should circulate.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.